Hi everyone. I want to now talk about medical errors. Many of you know that I've been a nurse for over 20 years. With my card on the floor, going room to room, helping patients and all of that. But you know, when you have experience on the floor as a nurse, you know that you're responsible for saving lives. One wrong decision can cost a person their life. So I just wanted to let you guys know that because I'm getting ready to talk about some disturbing trends that I'm seeing in the area of people talking about masks and if they're, going to protect people or not. And I just wanted to bring something out to your attention so that you won't have error messages and that you can actually think intelligently and talk to God about it in prayer and protect your life. First of all, I want to tell you that when I was nursing on the floor and whenever a patient had a contagious disease, whatever it was, before a nurse or a doctor entered the patient's room, we had to put our protective gear on. We had our gowns, we had our mask, we had a shield, face shield, we had gloves. We did not go into a patient's room unprotected. And we're living in a time of plague now. So you know good and darn well, no medical professional in their right mind is just going to walk into a patient's room with COVID-19 unprotected. Let's just pause there for a minute because I want everybody to get this and I want everybody to think. Nobody in the medical profession today is going to just walk into a patient's room with COVID-19 without a mask on, without a face shield, without protective gloves and a gown on. I'm telling you, ain't nobody just going to walk up in the room like that. So all this nonsense that I'm hearing, people who say they're in the medical field talking about, oh, well, the mask don't really protect you that well because small particles can still get through the mask. I bet you those people who saying that bull crap right now will not take their hind parts up into a room with a patient who has been tested positive for COVID-19 talking that nonsense. It's a bunch of nonsense, and I want y'all to hear nonsense and no nonsense when you hear it. Now, first of all, I've been telling people to get N95 mask. I've been sharing it on all of my social media platforms, and now I'm sharing it again on my YouTube platform. N95 mask is a type of a respirator. It offers more protection than a medical mask does. It filters out both large and small particles when the wearer inhales. That's what I've been telling everybody from the get-go. Because I walk with God, I give 100% when I'm saving lives and protecting lives. And I take my responsibility as a nurse serious. I take my responsibility for saving lives serious. So all of this nonsense that you're seeing in churches where people are not wearing a mask because they call themselves having faith in God is a bunch of buffoonery. It's a bunch of buffoonery. Do you understand what I'm saying? And crazy people going somewhere to happen. That's all that is. Same thing in other areas of life. People protesting, don't want to wear a mask. Well, okay, well just breathe in the plague. Breathe it in. Something ain't clicking right up in here. That's letting me know something's wrong with people. And it's because I'm seeing a trend of people who say they're in the medical profession in some format talking about masks aren't really helpful and they carry a lot of bacteria and small particles can go inside. Somebody is lying straight to your face and not telling you the whole truth. Y'all got to learn how to discern. Y'all got to learn how to discern when people talking nonsense and craziness with y'all. Because them same people are not going to take their hind parts in a room with somebody who's tested positive for COVID-19 in a hospital setting. They're not going to do it. So I'm telling you right now, you need to be masked up, N95 mask. And you can go online and order an N95 mask because I've been doing it. I've been doing it for me and my family. N95 mask. And I've been sharing this for quite some time. So I don't like all these error messages. That's why everybody's so freaking confused. People are confused. Just out there looking crazy. Can't even critically think. Don't even know the basics about protecting their own lives. Following up behind ignorant people. People who are in leadership positions, just plain ignorant, just walking in buffoonery. So my message hasn't changed. N95 mask whenever you're around people. You can order it online. You can Google it and order it online. Now, this is Lois Banks coming to you from the Lois Banks Ministry. I just wanted to share that message with you so that you'll know the whole truth. Lois don't play. I don't play with lives. I don't tell half messages. You know what I'm saying? Some of the messages I'm hearing out there, 99.1% of the message is on point. Then you got the 1% that's off. You know, another percentage that's off because of the dumb mass conversations, and nobody's doing their homework and doing their research and don't have enough experience on the floor saving lives. That's what that is. And I'm gonna say this to you again. Nobody's gonna walk up in no room without protection that's in the medical staff. They're not gonna walk up in the room with a patient diagnosed with COVID-19 talking about, I'm not gonna wear a mask because it has too much bacteria on the inside of it, and small particles can get through. Ain't nobody doing that. So y'all just need to just stop it. Just get a grip and think about this thing all the way through. When people talking to you, think about it to the end and pay attention to what people are saying. Because them same crazy people not going to take their hind parts up in the room with somebody diagnosed with COVID-19 without being protected. Okay? So this is Lois Banks coming to you from the Lois Banks Ministry, and you can get an N95 mask anywhere. Yes, you can. Because I've been doing it. You can get online and get it. This is Lois Banks coming to you from the Lois Banks Ministry.